Now the third part. Our church. Who we do life with. Most of us, we do life with family, but the majority of what we do life with is our church family. We create relationships that last a lifetime. Not just for us as adults, but for our children. My children still have friends back in Minnesota that they still talk to, that they developed when they were 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old. It helps create foundation. It creates belonging. It creates relationship. The church also helps us through the roller coasters of life. The ups and the downs and the spinning around. That's what church family is there for. And that's why it's super important. It's super important to worship and to teach our children to worship. And we do that not just down here when we're worshiping with you guys. Upstairs, we are teaching them hands-on practical instruction on what it means to love God, what it means to love your neighbor when you really use words like, I hate that person. We teach them what it means to be able to pray for you when you're sick, pray for neighbors who are sick, pray for the bully that just got done beating me up. Hands-on practical instruction. And we give you guides as parents. I don't know how many of you have ever read those little guides that we send home with you. But we give you practical instruction to be able to help you and reinforce what they just got done learning in some of that 3,000 hours that you guys have. Part of our church is connecting. Miss Amber was here in our first service. I'm not sure where she is now, but Miss Amber is the head of our Connect. Connect groups are so important because truly, right here, right now, sitting in these nice little chairs, you can fake how your life is happening. You can put a smile on, my life is good, I've got my arm around my wife, my kids are great for that hour. Connect groups is where it gets real. That's where you live out all of the situations that you have. And that's where the accountability happens. Where, why are you acting like that? I thought you were supposed to be saved and following Jesus Christ. Why is that attitude that way? That's what a Connect group does. A Connect group holds accountability and helps you with your spiritual growth. And not only for you, but for your kids. Because when you're connecting, your kids are connecting and growing as well. As a church, it helps us serve. It helps your children understand what it means to use their gifts and their talents. Right now, throughout this building, we have many kids between the ages of 8 and 18 that are serving. Upstairs doing the sound, upstairs doing the lights, downstairs holding and playing with and reading over your children in the preschool ministry, teaching and instructing your children because they are in the God-given gifts that they've been given. And this is an opportunity for them to be able to develop them. And that's what the church does for your children, is to be able to do that. And the last one, as far as the church, it teaches them that it's not scary to be able to share your life story. All you're doing is talking to somebody about how much God loves you. And we're working through that with the kids so that they're not afraid to be able to do this. I have one little girl. I love her. She talks to Jesus, and she's not afraid to tell others about who Jesus is. Whether it's at school or whether it's at home. I just love her. I love when her mom tells me that she talks to a girl at school and she's invited to their birthday party and she wants to get her a Bible for a birthday present. How awesome is that? I have another little girl that in this last year, and I've talked to her mom, in this last year she has led 5 people to Christ. She's a second grader, and she's led 3 adults and 2 kids to Christ this last year. You clap. That's great. How many people have you led to Christ? Really, guys? Sharing your story, having that foundation. That's what children ministry is all about. And that's what we do, is with that growth, that spiritual growth, and be able to nurture that.